Human growth hormone is a complicated topic in the United States today. HGH has been broiled in controversy, especially for its use, both for legal and illicit reasons, in sports performance enhancement and bodybuilding. The misconceptions and confusion has continued to grow over the last 25 years. If you are interested in bioidentical human growth hormone, it is important to realize the legal restrictions associated with the hormone therapy treatment. For patients of all ages, HGH injections can only be prescribed for the treatment of specific medical issues approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, such as human growth hormone deficiency. While there is some promise associated with human growth hormone, especially with regard to accelerating various healing processes and injury rehabilitation, off-label prescription of human growth hormone is considered illegal in the United States, even with the approval of a qualified hormone doctor. Today, human growth hormone is not listed as a scheduled drug in the federal court of law, but certain states do have HGH on the scheduled list, such as West Virginia and Colorado. Both of these states place human growth hormone on Class 3. The first significant restrictions on prescription HGH were encoded into law in 1988 with the passing of the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. The passing of the law suspended the capacity for doctors to legally prescribe HGH shots for off-label purposes. This act was largely a reaction against the increasing popularity of performance-enhancing drugs, or PEDs, such as anabolic steroids and testosterone, and also restricted the ability of physicians to prescribe these treatments to their patients. As of 2017, human growth hormone therapy can only be prescribed for two particular HGH indications: age-associated wasting and human growth hormone deficiency. Approval for HGH replacement is dependent upon the results of both a medical exam and blood work. Patients must show symptoms related to growth hormone deficiency in order to get HGH shots legally. Many patients have abnormally low HGH levels, but are not significantly symptomatic to justify a prescription. Because of these legal limitations associated with human growth hormone, many hormone clinics are turning to another quality form of HRT known as sermorelin acetate. Sermorelin has been clinically proven to be effective for the treatment of age-associated hypopituitarism, but is less strictly regulated than its counterpart. Sermorelin is available with a legal prescription at the discretion of a professional hormone doctor or other physician. If you are considering hormone replacement therapy with HGH, it is important to choose from a treatment that is both legal and effective at reversing the effects of growth hormone deficiency. There are lots of websites online which claim to offer cheap and simple treatments, such as growth hormone pills and nasal sprays, which scammers claim are 100% effective at boosting growth hormone levels. But this is definitely not the case. Human growth hormone sprays simply don't work, and you'll be wasting your money if you purchase them. HGH is by far the largest molecule produced by the human body. Because the molecule is so large, it is unable to cross the mucous membrane and will not pass into the bloodstream. Because human growth hormone can't pass through these membranes, most HGH sprays are actually comprised of ingredients which are supposedly able to boost growth hormone levels via the manner in which they interact with various systems in the body. Most commonly, these are proteins which make up the counterparts of the complete HGH molecule. Certain formulations may be able to create a brief elevation in growth hormone production in the brain, but this increase is not reliable enough nor powerful enough to lead to meaningful changes attributable to boosted HGH levels. The placebo effect associated with these sprays is far more significant. Aside from that, the initial months of HGH therapy result in a slow and steady improvement in overall health and physiology, and it takes 6 months of regular HGH shots in order to experience the maximum benefits with regard to hormone injection therapy with growth hormone. A third factor to keep in mind is that the ingredients in growth hormone sprays can also impact the production of other hormones in the body and other physiological processes, which means that HGH sprays often lead to unexpected consequences that can negatively impact your health and wellness in a wide variety of ways. Individuals interested in boosting their growth hormone levels should also ignore advertisements for human growth hormone pills. In fact, there is an even greater risk of physical harm associated with HGH pills than there is with growth hormone sprays. This is because of the way that the digestive system works. Even if you were to get your hands on real pills which contain real human growth hormone, the hydrochloric acid and enzymes in your digestive system would tear the molecules to shreds. leaving your intestines to soak up the protein fragments that once comprised human growth hormone. Beyond that, the digestive system sends proteins directly to the liver, which takes apart those protein fragments so they can be reconfigured to meet the body's needs. The reason that these pills can be more dangerous than HGH sprays is because the body can only process so many of these proteins before it starts to harm the liver. Too much, and it can lead to liver damage that can potentially be irreversible. Like HGH sprays, many of these pill products are, in reality, HGH releasers. If you buy these pills over the counter in the United States, this is most certainly true. Growth hormone releasers are supplemental formulations designed to boost HGH levels through the use of amino acids and other ingredients. These can indeed enhance HGH production by the pituitary, but not in a manner that is effective or steady enough to lead to any form of therapeutic relief for HGH deficiency. Many men and women consider purchasing human growth hormone online without a prescription, or from someone that they know in their community that can access HGH on the black market. There are pharmaceutical manufacturers across the globe that produce bioidentical human growth hormone for illegal use in the United States and other countries. This is incredibly unwise and dangerous for a number of reasons. Human growth hormone is arguably overregulated, but there is a reason that these regulations exist, and it is to protect the health of patients. Chinese HGH and Mexican growth hormone cannot be considered safe, and you can get yourself into legal hot water if you are found in possession of these illegal drugs. It is illegal to import HGH into the United States from other countries without specific authorization from the FDA. Dependent upon the amount of HGH you are caught with and your prior record, illegal HGH could lead you to years of jail time and/or tens of thousands of dollars in fines or more. Secondly, in order to remain effective, human growth hormone must be handled very delicately from the time that it is produced until the time that it is injected. If it is not handled under very specific instructions, its effectiveness can drop significantly, or it can even become entirely inert. In addition to taking a legal risk, your HGH injections may not work at all. A third reason to avoid getting imported human growth hormone is because there is nothing preventing your seller from sacrificing the quality of your HGH for profit, or even obligating them to send you real HGH. There is no simple means by which to test the quality of your HGH product, so you could easily be sold counterfeit human growth hormone and wasting all of your money.